I have got a lightning presentation for you today. Razor is an AI automations agency. I briefly talked about it earlier. We love saving our clients time. So razor.co is our website. We have a fun little agent called Otto who helps with lots of content marketing. So I'm going to be sharing some of that with you today. Put your hats on, hold on to your hats because this is going to be a wild ride into the world of AI and automations. We're going to get started straight away. So first things first, I love to post daily news, but I don't like posting it on all my platforms. It's a real pain. So I did this just for my own, and actually it's been so popular that now we sell it to clients. So on this form on my website, just a URL, my little post about the article, copy and paste the article. If there's an image, I can put it right there. Otherwise, AI can create an image for me. And then select any platform I want it to go to. Well, let's see what it does. All automated. It writes a great blog post for me. Here's my personal touch. And then here is what it does, a summary, benefits, concerns, possible business use cases. And this is all sounding a lot like humans. We really deeply trained this text on our own voice, which is really cool. But that's not it. It also schedules LinkedIn, linking to the post, linking also to the original article, giving the credit and the link. And this has been radical in producing more traffic for our websites. Also creates in the same flow a Twitter. It uses actually the image linked on the link, not the image that we created for it. But that's that. And then also it does that's right, a little clone my voice, and let's check it out.
Small businesses are diving into AI, finding it a useful tool for growth. A recent report tells us that 98% of small.
So you get the idea. Sometimes these things completely automated get hundreds of views and bring in traffic. I'm not going to get into the tool we use.
That voice sounded a lot better than yours.
Thanks. I'm going to show you at least visually how these automations are built. They can get pretty crazy. So this is that one that I just showed you. There is a workshop that we offer on how to do the basics of how to summarize meeting reports. So I'll share that link at the end. All right, getting into the next one. I know I'm rushing through this, but there's a lot. So I love to send out daily newsletters for AI news for our agency. So here's what we send out every day. We call it the Razor Report. And we have the topics. We have a podcast that's under 5 minutes. You can also have this read to you. And then here are all the news from the day. And also, this is the blog post from yesterday, which I created with my Autoposter, and the new tools and new AI jobs. Well, guess what, guys? This is 100% automated. It completely scans the AI sector industry for the latest news and creates it every day. So if you're interested, you can subscribe. I'll put the link in the chat. But also, just like I said, it creates a new podcast every day, again, with my clone voice. So we'll see how long this takes to load.
It's Douglas from Razor bringing you the latest AI news for today, Friday, October 11th.
All right, so if I don't even have time to read my one newsletter, I can listen to it now when I'm making coffee. Incredibly useful. And again, this brings in a lot of traffic with zero. This is 100% automated. I checked it for a few months to make sure it was good. And now I can do this for any industry, which is really powerful. Similarly, you can start to see that these automations get pretty involved, and you can see, just to give you an overview, a lot of like analysis of the emails, the cleanup, the creation of the audio, and then these branches are like, this is the podcast, this is the newsletter, and it also creates a blog post of the newsletter every day. And also here's a branch for just Friday for people that just want the weekly summary. It can do a simple one for them. All right, guys, we're moving on. I know this is a lot of stuff, but I'm halfway through my time, so I want to be on track here. This one was for Instagram posting. So I worked with a company that has a very beautiful image posts. So I made them this tool that can actually help them post bulk content. And so here are what their templates look like. And they have each of these pillars, and each pillar is represented by a tab that all you do is each row is a post. And so look at this. So the cool part too is if you don't put hashtags, the AI can automatically put hashtags and also automatically create images if for any missing images that are needed. Cool. So once you have your spreadsheet looking good, at least one row in each pillar, you can come back to the form and schedule however many weeks of content you want with one click. And what it does is it goes off to a sort of engineer's version of Canva, and it produces the templates perfectly like this. So this is all dynamically created. So you never had to go into Canva to create this. It automatically creates the images. The text is dynamic. The images are dynamic. So anything that's in that spreadsheet is created dynamically and then put in a scheduler platform, which is incredibly cool. It also creates the comments and the hashtags if you've chosen to put hashtags in there. And this one I could make a lot more efficient, but I did it rather quickly. But basically it's scanning that spreadsheet, it's looking for the rows, it's producing. What's very cool actually in the Canva alternative that's more for engineers, like I said, it will fill the box perfectly. So if it's a short amount of text, the text will be bigger. If it's a longer amount of text, the text shrinks automatically. And it also can create those videos like I showed you with the auto newsletter, or actually it was the auto poster. This video was made also dynamically with the same tool. And however long that audio snippet is will be the length of the video, which is really, really neat. So it's very dynamic and hands-off. Okay, and so last, but I think also very powerful is this one. It's called our meeting report summarizer. Basically, all we do here is once we have a meeting, we put the meetings, the person's name, the business name, the project name. If they already have a Google Drive link, we can put it in there. We attach the transcript and choose what type of call it was. So this is good for standard calls. And you might do this already in ChatGPT, but you'll see why this is so powerful. It actually goes into Notion where it looks, in this case, this is my exploration call. We have 15 or so questions here. It then loops through these questions with the transcript, and within minutes after I upload it, it creates this beautiful follow-up report in Google, a shareable Google Drive link with all of the questions that it asked of the transcript. But not only that, it also creates a Google slide deck customized for that lead in no time. So actually, after my free exploration call, the last thing I want to do is put a bunch of time into this because I'm not getting paid yet. So it completely automates the creation of this slideshow, and it then puts a draft in my draft folder in my email saying, hey, Miles, all dynamically created. It was great to chat with you. Here are some ways that we can help with your lead generation. Here are the links that I created for you, the doc and the slide deck. And as for next steps, here's what we recommend. Happy to talk with you. Let's book a call. And again, so that's the automation. So guys, that is pretty much my 8 minutes. And I am gonna now tell you, if you would like to learn the basics of this tool that we use called make.com, it's very powerful. This one teaches you, or this link, which I'll share in the chat, teaches you how to make your own meeting summarizer, which is really, really cool. And I will also put my favorite recent new tool into the chat, which you guys should explore. It's very, very cool. And I will also put in a way to connect with us. So 7 minutes, 55 seconds. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share all that. I know it was a lot.